I'm Becky from Hard Truth Distilling Company.
And I'm Leah from FarmwifeDrinks.com.
Thanks for joining me today.
I'm excited. What are we making today?
So we're going to make one of the most iconic drinks of all time, the Old Fashioned.
Oh man, yeah. So a true bourbon drinking cocktail for
Absolutely,
sure.
but we're going to put a little twist on it.
Okay, so what's the twist?
Well, the twist is we're going to use our double oaked bourbon.
Okay, and what's unique about your double oaked bourbon?
So we took our bourbon, a 4-year bourbon, and we smoked brand new charred white oak barrels.
Okay, so explain what that means, because charring, we know.
Right.
What do you mean you smoked them?
So we are the pioneers in the industry of smoking barrels to finish our bourbon in.
Okay.
So we will fill that barrel up, that brand new barrel up with smoke, and then we're gonna put our bourbon in there and let it rest in there and absorb that smoke flavor for about 5 to 6 weeks.
Oh, amazing. So the smoke just absorbs into the wood.
Absolutely.
And then not just the charring into the whiskey, but that smoky essence.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
And this is your base Sipes bourbon, right?
Right.
That is the 65% corn-based.
Yes.
Indiana grown.
Yep. You
All
got
right.
it.
Love it. Okay.
All right. We're also gonna make a smoked old fashioned by smoking our glass.
Okay. This is cool. I've seen this done at a bar. So if you want to do this at home, how would you do this at home?
Well, you'd get a piece of oak and you'd get one of these little torches.
Okay, just a normal kitchen torch that you use to make even creme brulee or something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the vegetable peeler, and we're going to do an orange expression, so I could rim that glass
Brilliant.
with some orange oil from the peel. So we're going to start with that, and then I'm going to get this wood lit up.
And so how hot do you need to get the wood? Like, how does someone know if it's hot enough? I mean, like, do you need it on fire?
I mean, we definitely don't want to start fires, but we want to get it a good orange color so we know it's hot enough to smoke in that glass.
Okay.
I kind of like to move it around a little bit, but you really don't have to. Just concentrate it right there and get it good and hot. It's looking pretty hot, right?
Yeah. I'm like, we might have flames soon.
There's that
look
smoke.
at that. How
It's
cool
a beautiful
is
thing.
that? Okay, so you let that sit there, smoke.
Yeah, and now we're gonna make our cocktail.
Okay.
So we're gonna start out with a sugar cube.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add 1 dash of Prohibition bitters.
What are Prohibition bitters?
So this is gonna be more of that spicy bitter.
Okay, perfect.
And then we're gonna do orange bitters.
Okay.
So this is gonna have that concentrated orange flavor. We're gonna do 3 dashes of that into there.
And both of those normal, easy buys at the grocery store?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take our muddler and we're gonna break that sugar cube down into those bitters.
Okay, but it's not quite enough to dissolve the sugar. It's just gonna sort of coat the sugar crystals?
We're gonna work on getting it dissolved there.
Okay.
You can see that in here.
Amazing. So it sort of crumbles them up and starts the dilution process.
Correct. And then I'm gonna put in 2 ounces of that Sipes double oak bourbon.
Okay.
I'm going to fill it up with ice. And then I'm gonna stir.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Okay.
Shaken versus stirred. Why are we stirring this and not just shaking it in a shaker?
Shaking is going to actually dilute that alcohol, and that goes into the recipe. This, you definitely don't want to dilute an old fashioned, so we're going to just gently stir it, chill it down with that ice.
Okay.
Before we strain it into a fresh glass of ice.
Okay.
All right, so this is done as far as our cocktail making.
Okay.
I'm going to put my strainer on. This is a Hawthorne strainer. It's going to hold that ice back when I pour. And then I'm going to go ahead and dump our fresh ice into that smoked glass.
Oh, amazing.
Pour that old fashioned on that fresh ice.
Man, so it just absorbs that smoke that's been resting in there.
Absolutely. And now we're going to put that orange expression. We'll go ahead and squeeze out any oils that we can still have in that skin, and then put it on our garnish with our Luxardo cherry. And there you have it.
Well, isn't that a classic cocktail?
There you are.
I can't wait to try it. That is a good bourbon. Man, an iconic, definitely, but nice, fun twist to smoke that.
So we just accentuate the bourbon with those bitters and the orange expression and that smoking.
Amazing. Definitely a smooth bourbon that I really encourage everyone to try. Come on down to Nashville to the tasting room, meet Becky, go on a tour, and have a great smoked old fashioned.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.